Set to rock and roll here in St. Paul. Pierre Lambert and Gord Dwyer, the referees. Bevan Mills and Devin Berg will work the lines. And all the big boys are on the ice to begin. Go for a change, as does Vegas. Some speed through the neutral zone. Backhander on goal. Victor Olofsson gets the shot away, and the quick tester for Philip Gustafsson. Looks like an easy out for Minnesota. Those never are, as Gustav Nyquist got a second chance at it. Nyquist was the player offside. Here he is, onside. He gets the shot away, and Aiden Hill had to be ready for that. In the high bumper, Stone got it across. Olofsson tried to go backdoor, and he just shot it wide. Here's Theodore, off for Olofsson now. Gets it back for Theodore. Wrist shot, score! Shea Theodore on the power play lights the lamp for Vegas. And if the crowd was concerned to begin with, there's even more of that now.
They're worried about the one-timer from Eichel. Theodore has time just to walk down. Stone does a great job in front of Gustafsson as well, taking his eyes away. You can see all the time Theodore has heads up the entire way, just picks that top corner. It's a great angle. Gustafsson's leaning to his left, looking around Stone.
Nicholas Waugh got it down for Smith, for Hannafin. Carlson now. That shot through traffic, very similar to the puck that went in. That time Gustafsson able to make the save. Eichel backhand spins away, goes to the forehand, gets away from Bogosian, got it all the way across. For Pietrangelo, finds Theodore through traffic. And Gustafsson, the glove save, and no rebound.
That sounds like a lot of talent. You're not mistaken. When I asked Cassidy about it, he said he wouldn't commit to just how long they'd be together because they all can.
For Nyquist, goes through everyone. Here's Rossi now. Back to the point for Faber. Walks the line, lets the wrister go, hits off the post. Golden opportunity for Brock Faber, right back the other way. That shot is stopped. Brandon Saad coming down. Shorthand.
Yeah, Faber does a good job walking there. Saad doesn't stay with him. He thinks there's going to be a switch up top. That opens up the lane, but he hits the post. And then Saad comes back the other way.
Middleton for Trennan. They'll go back the other way. Here's Eichel. Leaves for Stone. Makes the move. Here's Carlson. Backhands towards the net. And glove down by Gustafsson. Had goals in 3 straight games in this series. Minnesota jumps on Moose James. Centered in front. Unbelievable chance. Foligno can't believe he didn't get there. There was contact as he was shooting it. Hannafin might have saved the day there.
Trying to put a push on here. It's going to be Foligno on the back door.
Colasar finishes his hit as he does every time. Here's Boldy. He's got a step. On Theodore, trying to cut in. Boldy gets a shot. Loose puck in front. Middleton following up.
And then Boldy drives the net. Gets one chance, and then it's Middleton with the second.
Clean face-off win. Eriksson Ek so good at those. Shot by Faber, got knocked out. Loose puck in front. Boldy couldn't pick up the change. And Aiden Hill had to be ready for that. Foligno gets it back to the point. Looked all the way down. Centered in front. Loose puck. Foligno got another shot. Aiden Hill, another save. Here's Nicholas Waugh behind the net, trying to set up. Bogosian trying to chase him down. Haig the shot. Loose puck side of the net. Close call there. Arguably the top tandem offensively in these Stanley Cup playoffs. Both with 5 goals, tied for the league lead. That shot, no traffic in front. Hill's going to stop that every time. Here's Boldy looking for the stick and finds it. Zuccarello. Boldy on it there. Tried to center. Good strong work by Hurdle in his own end. Back from Middleton. Swings it across. Here's Spurgeon on the backhand. Hops on Middleton over his stick. Able to recover, though.
And a couple times here for Minnesota. Those passes are bouncing on him. They can't connect.
Here's Brandon Saad. Got a step. Backhand. He's in. Big save. Philip Gustafsson. Unbelievable offensive skills, presence, vision. That shot just missed the mark. Wraparound opportunity. Here's Pearson, got the shot away. And Gustafsson made the save. Here's Zuccarello. Spins, gives it to Foligno with some speed. Through Hartman. Foligno will stay on it. Back behind the net. Hannafin will chase him down. Final 8 seconds of period number 1. Quick one-timer. Shot to score! Hartman gets it to go. And Minnesota ties it with 4 seconds left in the first period.
Cycling the puck and creating plays from behind the net. It's Foligno going to use his big body, create some space from Hanifin, and Hartman just pops into that soft area. One times this puck, it's almost a floater in changeup on Hill as he can't see it coming in. It's White Cloud, who's defending Zuccarello, is right in front of him.
Able to stay with him. Boldy sets up the one-timer from Spurgeon, is stopped by Adin Hill, and a good tester there. Kaprizov looked like he was trying to set it up for the one-timer, didn't let it go. Now the wrist shot is stopped, and good rebound control as Hill pumps it to the corner. Here's Boldy now. Wild is set up well here. Boldy thinking about the shot, able to get the deflection from Eriksson Ek, but Hill never had to move. Puck squirts free. Here's Spurgeon across where Kaprizov lets it go. Good job, Adin Hill. Top of his crease, cutting down the angle, and no rebound. One touched it there for Zuccarello. Backhand shot. Kaprizov is stopped by Hill, and again, no rebound. No second chances for Minnesota. There's a bucket out there on the ice, so Johansson has to go off, and as he does, Hartman goes to the net, knocked aside by Hill. Second chance, side of the net, and Foligno was right there looking for the opportunity, and we get the whistle.
Refs obviously determined that it was a battle and wasn't intentional.
Face-off win. Favorite. Loose puck in front. Boldy's on his hockey pants trying to score from there. Down low, here's Stone. Centers, high slot. Theodore missed the mark. Close quarters there. Here's Stone. Net front presence, goes hard to the net. Knocked aside. Gustafsson, big save there. And doing it in Las Vegas, where he remains one of the, maybe the most popular Golden Knight in their brief franchise history. He is beloved. Here's Eichel. Forehand, backhand, forehand, score! Jack Eichel puts Vegas on top with his first goal of the series. And it comes with 3:48 to play in the second.
One chance. Eichel's been quiet all game, and Stone just does a great little area chip pass out of the reach of Kaprizov. He saw Eichel had a step. Little backhand to forehand under the glove of Gustafsson. A nice little feather pass there from Stone. As Eichel shows off the mitts to take the 2-1 lead, his first of the series. But he's heating up at the right time. Led them to the Stanley Cup, the Vegas Golden Knights, when they won. A long, rangy decor, that physicality through the 7-game series.
Kaprizov feathers it through. Shot is stopped. Hartman got the opportunity. Another great scoring chance for Minnesota.
And it was Hartman. Nice pass there from Kaprizov, but Hill stops it.
Theodore looks to set things up. Finds Eichel. Off for Stone. Stone to the front, trying to jam it home. Knocked aside by Gustafsson, held the post.
So a couple big saves on this penalty kill. This is a strong move by Stone, trying to use his reach to go far side.
Theodore, wrist one through traffic, stopped. Eichel had an empty net and fanned on the shot.
Twice.
Boldy went down to block it. Eichel could have ended the game there. Another life for the Minnesota Wild. That shot deflected by Mark Stone out of midair. And it's a 2-goal lead for the Golden Knights. And that might be the end of the Wild.
But Vegas continues the pressure. As McNabb throws this in front of the net, Stone does a great job body position on Boldy and knocks that puck out of midair behind Gustafsson. What hand-eye coordination. A little butt play in front.
Middleton trying to squeeze through. Everybody's back in a white sweater now. Collision in front, loose puck, side of the net. Hill knocked around and they score! Hartman with a second effort, don't go anywhere! Ryan Hartman has scored again! And it's a 1-goal game with 3:27 left to play in regulation.
What a response here from the Minnesota Wild. Get the puck deep, get pucks to the net as their season's on the line, and Hartman with the hard wrap as Hill just can knock it over. With traffic in front, his stick gets tied up with Johansson.
Zuccarello goes back. Faber lets it fly. Another shot block, that time by Stone. And another shot block. 1 second left, and the horn will sound, and that will end it. The Vegas Golden Knights hang on. Defeat Minnesota 3-2.